So I'm a little late to the party on this one, but in December, Amazon released yet another product that wasn't ready for market. And as usual, I thought to myself, it's rubbish, I'm not going to buy it. Rubbish. Not going to, won't buy it. Why did I buy it? It's too clunky for me to put it in the kitchen, and I am never going to bury the power supply in the wall. What is it for? I'll tell you what it's for. It's so that Jeffrey P. Bezos can continue his mission to offer champagne to William Shatner, the recovering alcoholic.
You want a little of this?
What? If you've just got one of these things for Christmas, then don't worry. There is loads to like about this thing, and I'm not going to spend the whole episode just slagging it off. Most of the problems with it could actually be fixed with software updates, so fingers crossed, this is actually going to end up being a good product. Right now, however, it's a picture frame! It's a TV! It's a smart home dashboard! It's Jeffrey P. Bezos wandering away from Bill Shatner as he describes the majesty of space. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because just like Will Shatner, this isn't finished. Is that funny? This video is everything to like about the Echo Show 15, and everything Jeff Bezos couldn't be asked to finish before unceremoniously dumping it on the market. And now, a word from our sponsor! Reginald here wants to watch the Friends reunion special to see if Jennifer Aniston is still hot at 52 years old. But what's this? HBO won't allow you to watch it in Her Majesty's Great Britain. That's disgusting! You need NordVPN! With NordVPN, you can temporarily become an American to see what the ravages of time have done to your favorite 90s sitcom characters. That's right, Reginald. The 90s was 30 years ago. We're all hurtling towards the grave at quite a remarkable speed. Speaking of speed, NordVPN is one of the highest ranking providers thanks to their NordLinks technology that allows you to experience the speed benefits of WireGuard without compromising on your privacy, thanks to their no data logging policy. If you use my affiliate link listed in the description and my discount code, you'll get a discount on NordVPN today. Try NordVPN today, risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And now, back to our main feature! The Echo Show 15 has a beautiful 15-inch touchscreen display, and I just want to heap praise on it because it is so damned sexy. But then I remember it's 1080p, and the year is 2022. Why? Why in the hell is it not 4K? I can buy a 24-inch 4K LG TV for £40 less than this costs. I just can't understand the price tag. Wait a minute, yes I can. Whereas the previous Echo Show was this insane statement piece, the new Echo Show 15 is this beautifully understated photo frame-like design. But you know how photo frames normally come with a stand? This one doesn't. This one's stand costs £30. The speaker system will be okay for watching a bit of TV or for getting answers out of She That She Not Be Named, but they lack bass for things like music. You wouldn't want to watch a movie on these things. You'll also find that because the speakers are on the back, they suffer with the same problem as any design that has put speakers on the back of the product. Fly me to the moon and let me sing. I get paid to do this. This is my job now. Picture-in-picture is a nice touch if you want to watch your CCTV footage of your driveway whilst cooking a recipe for your partner. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. What they haven't done is implemented it for anything useful like, oh I don't know, Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, because God forbid I would want to watch a movie or a TV show whilst I'm cooking a recipe. Widgets are an utter train wreck. The customization is so low that they're completely pointless. And if you add too many widgets, you just get this ugly mess of a screen that can't figure out if it's a picture frame or a dashboard. And it's trying and failing to be both. Ugly widgets are everywhere.
You can just swipe the widgets drawer to one side when it's not in use though, right? Right?
If there's one reason to have a touchscreen on a voice assistant, it's so that you can pause music, because sometimes it's difficult to shout over it. Of all the things to not include on a widget, a pause button. You can start playlists, but you can't pause them. There's no on-screen music controls, there's no brightness controls for your smart bulbs, and attempting to navigate is often utterly demented. That's not great, is it? That's not what I'm trying to do. That's going to get really, really frustrating. Go. No, why? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? That's dementedly bad. And then there's the dashboard. Dashboard, more like trashboard. Garbage by Amazon. Just gonna turn my living room on. Oh my god, you can just add it to your favourites! Paul Hibbert doesn't know it! I hate Paul Hibbert! This channel is nothing but people getting slapped in the face! It's not even funny! Jim Aircon is one of my favourites in the app. Where is it? Why is it not there? What's that? It's not in there? No? It's not. What? Why is it not in there? Garbage! Almost as dumb as that, you can't actually add a group to your favourites, which means that if you want to turn the living room on, you have to switch each individual device on one at a time. Why? I'll tell you why, because it's not finished. They just pushed it out onto the market without finishing it, knowing full well that people like you and me would just buy it anyway. Why have they created this knackered bag of bollocks of an interface when they could have simply implemented the dashboard from the Fire tablet? This is how lazy Amazon have become. They can't even be asked to retrofit work they've already done because they know you're just gonna buy it anyway. It's not finished. So I feel like I'm really piling it on, and I did promise you that I would tell you the good things about it too. It is very innovative, or at least it will be when it's finished. They've implemented a camera that is watching your face so it can figure out who you are to then display different things on the screen depending on the individual, which is an awesome idea. It doesn't work, of course. My mate Reed from Smart Home Solver, awesome dude, he discovered that he could confuse it simply by wearing a hat. But the real kicker here, is that Reed also discovered that when it does recognize his wife, it doesn't switch the calendar to his wife's calendar. It stays as Reed's calendar. And this is the only reason I can actually think of a use for this thing in the first place. Amazon, please, for the love of God, stop releasing products before you've finished making them. Make sure you check Reed's channel out. He has one of the best smart home channels on the whole of the internet, and he's got the most unbelievably sweet family. His kids are super cute. Just not as cute as Paul Jr. Wah! Obvs. It does look stunning, and like I said at the beginning, this has a lot to like about it. I would buy this, but perhaps not at £240, and I really wish Amazon had finished it. It is still the best photo frame on the market, with the most sources for your pictures. If you want to use Facebook as the source for your pictures, you can. This is something you can't do on Google's frame anymore, because they unceremoniously ripped it away from us in typical Google fashion. Oh, you're using our platform for something? It would be a shame if someone were to put it in a bin. I can't auto-load my Google Nest video doorbell on this thing when someone presses it, because of Google and Amazon's stupid playground spat. And even with Amazon's new fabled A to Z2 processor, this thing still cannot load any camera feed quickly enough that I might as well not just have gone outside and looked for myself. But because this thing has Netflix and Prime Video, and it can load my photos up from Facebook or from Amazon Photos, and because it looks as pretty as it does, this thing fills a gap in the market that nothing else comes close to. I wish it was 4K, and I wish Amazon hadn't released it full of bugs, but it is definitely the best photo frame on the market right now, and if you're interested in buying one, as usual, there are links in the description as to where you can pick one up. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. That'll tell YouTube's algorithms it was a good video, and more people should see it. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. If you ding the bell, it lets YouTube know that you want to be notified when I upload videos. These incredible people here are my patrons from Patreon. They help me buy this thing. Without their support, this channel would not exist, and I definitely wouldn't have purchased that £240 device that is not ready for market. If you want to help be one of those amazing people, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I will genuinely love you forever. These are my Facebooks and my Twitters and my Instagrams and my TikToks. Come and hang out there and we can be best friends. See you next time. It would be a shame if somebody were to put it in a bin. Oh, Google, you suck. It would be a shame if someone were to put it in a bin. Pants to the degree of unusefulness. I'm not sure that's a really weird phrase, Paul. What's everyone so mad about? Mad. That's not a good American accent.